Poland's president has signed into law one of 3 contested bills that organizes the judiciary in a way that critics say limits their independence. The move came after senior members of the ruling right-wing Law and Justice Party (PiS) reacted furiously to Andrzej Duda's decision to veto 2 out of 3 controversial bills that critics argue would have given the government control over the country's judicial system, portraying him as bowing to the will of hostile foreign powers. His declaration followed days of demonstrations across the country, in which hundreds of thousands of Poles took to the streets in the capital, Warsaw, as well as other towns and cities, and held vigils in front of courthouses, under banners emblazoned with slogans such as "Free Courts" and "Freedom, Equality, Democracy." Demonstrators pleaded with Duda, himself a lawyer, to reject all 3 laws, claiming they marked a shift towards authoritarian rule. The proposals had set Poland on a collision course with the European Commission, which had threatened to stop Poland's voting rights if it introduced them. Donald Tusk, the European Council president and a former Polish prime minister, had warned of a black scenario that could ultimately lead to the marginalization of Poland in Europe. On Tuesday, Duda's office said he had signed the 3rd bill, despite demonstrations late on Monday in several cities urging him to also block that one. The law allows the justice minister, who is also the prosecutor general, to name the heads of all lower courts. Why suspicion remains over Polish president's veto of contentious laws. Read more. Critics say it is unconstitutional, but welcomed the president's rejection of the other bills. One of them would have allowed the justice minister to immediately fire all Supreme Court justices and choose their replacements. Duda said the law on the Supreme Court gave excessive powers to the prosecutor general. Commentators were shocked at the move, interpreting it as a major setback for the PiS, which has made a big issue out of controlling Poland's independent institutions, particularly the judiciary, since it came into power in 2015, and hailing it as a victory for demonstrators. Some European powers did not accept the result of the elections. They don't accept this government and its direction of change.